Greetings, YouTube. I'm back with that cool dog, and she's looking somewhat depressed. What, cool dog? You know you want to look at these other cool dogs. Ain't that right, cool dog? Today, we're going to be checking out a madam. You know, usually when I check out a madam, it's pretty cool, but I don't think I'm going to like this one too much.
Directing a goat on a film set? Now that's hard. But calling George Sink injury lawyers at all nines after an accident? That's easy. Hurt on the road or at work.
What the heck?
Call all nines now.
Bah.
All right, it's Friday, which means it's time for Pet of the Week. I'm joined by Tom from the Greenville Humane Society. Can you tell us who you brought in today?
I would love to. This is Madam. Madam is a 2-month-old shepherd mix, and you can see a lot of the shepherd features in her. If you look at her face, look at her paws, she has got a lot of shepherd in her. She's actually got several siblings at the Humane Society. She's been with us for a few days. But this little girl is ready to go home. So if you want a little dog on these cold days, rainy days, just to get up in the chair and get up under the blanket, this is the perfect dog.
And she's a shepherd mix, but she seems fairly calm right now. So what kind of home is she looking for?
Well, the thing about it is you got to remember with shepherd mix, they need some exercise.
Yes.
So it's always good to make sure that they can have some place to go outdoors to run around and get plenty of exercise every day. So you want to always consider that. You know, you don't want to keep a dog like this cooped up. But while they're puppy, you're fine.
And tell us about the Mutt Strut I hear that's coming up.
Yes, I'd love to. April 25th. It's on a Saturday. It's our annual. It's our biggest fundraiser. And if you come downtown Greenville early in the morning, it's a 2-mile walk-run event. A lot of people bring their dogs. We'll have close to 2,000 registrants, walkers, runners, and there'll be 1,000 and some odd dogs. And we have a Mutt Strut with all different type of pet.
It's a Mutt Strut.
All right, well, if you want to adopt Madam here, she is so cute and calm, or maybe sign up for the Mutt Strut, you can head to their website, and we'll be right back.
You need a forecast.
What'd you think about that little Madam Soapy? You want to check out another dog? You look like you wouldn't like that one too much.
NASDAQ is up more than 121 points. S&P 500 is up more than 10 points. Well, coming up, it's Friday, which usually means it's Pet of the Week, but today, the Greenville Humane Society, they have some good news to share and some advice to keep your pets warm. Stay with us.
Oh, God. That's me when I drive.
All right, it's Friday, which means it's Pet of the Week.
What the hell?
Second time, or weekend in a row, we do not have any pets here because they were all fostered due to winter weather, which I think is great news. But we're joined with Carl from the Greenville Humane Society, and this is your training dog, correct? This is a stuffed animal that y'all use for training.
This is Bruno. He's our training dog. We use him to show people how to properly leash a dog and how to properly get a dog out of the kennel, put him back in the kennel, that type of thing. So.
And so, in talking about training for dogs and getting ready for this winter weather, can you give us some tips as dog owners or for the folks out there who did foster a dog, how to keep them safe during winter weather?
Well, I think one of the most important things is the slogan: if you're cold, the dog's cold. So just make sure that you don't subject them to too much cold weather. Keep your potty breaks short. A lot of people still will walk their dogs outside, and it's important to keep their paws, protect their paws. So I know some people use boots on their paws. If you don't, just make sure when you bring the dog in that they clean the ice and the salt and the snow off the paws. So those are just some of the basic things. But I also did want to mention that it's great news that we don't have a dog for 2 weeks in a row because we fostered all the dogs last weekend and this weekend, and I want to shout out to the Greenville community for doing that. However, there are other shelters that I'm sure are in need. We've got Greenville County, we've got Pickens, Lawrence, Anderson. So some of those other shelters I'm sure can use the help too to foster out the dogs.
Yeah, and it's really important this time of the year to foster, especially with the snow on the way. And that was great tips. Thank you. So if you do have a dog, please follow those tips. Please keep this in mind. And also, I learned a great tip last week. If your pipes burst, put some water in your fridge so your dog can have some water as well if your pipes do burst in your kitchen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, and we'll be right back with one more check of your forecast and heading into our extended newscast for noon.
Well, cool dog, that's a wrap. What'd you think? Wah, wah. wah, wah. Be sure to join us next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and maybe we'll have a real dog in our next video.